Hey y'all, Katie here. So this is gonna be the 2023 recap video. And yes, I am in my car in my driveway because the dog's inside. So no matter where I go, it will make a bunch of noise. So, to the driveway I went. Oh man. Alrighty. So in January, we tried the Social House, and that's downtown. In the original town that we first lived in, me and Saul together. And that was a really good restaurant, had very good food, drinks, and I told him that I wanted to go back for our anniversary every year. Yeah, but we didn't go back yet. The 23rd, Dylan and I went to the open house for Chili's. I was a server, I got hired, and this building was a brand new building, so we did training in the building before the building opened. And so the 23rd was like meet the people, meet the managers, meet blah 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 schmur blah, you know? And so you could bring friends or whatever. So I asked if I could bring Dylan, and Dylan went with me, so that was really fun. And that was in January. Chili's opened January 30th, I believe. I wasn't there for the grand opening, but it wasn't like I didn't miss anything, you know. And out the gate, the business was really good. It was really good, and I don't remember if I said, but I was a server, and I eventually ended up doing to-goes. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. In February, there's a photo of Sombrero Sal. He's wearing a sombrero with a giant margarita. And it was because he quit Walmart and went to, well, actually I don't know if he had the job yet. I think he did. In February, he quit Walmart, and so we all went out to celebrate because his friend from Walmart also quit Walmart. So, yeah, we went to go celebrate getting on Walmart land. In February, I got new glasses because your girl is night blind as all get out, cannot see anything. Seriously, if you're in my car with me at night, I'm like, where's the road? Where's the road? I can't see it. We went bowling in February for the second time. Only, this one was, Sal got to go too. So it was Mom, Dad, Dylan, me, and Sal. And, yeah, that. I will always be the loser, the queen of the gutter balls. The queen of the gutter balls. I don't know how to bowl. In March, we took Sadie to the dog park for the first time, and it was her second car ride, and she did not jump out the window like she did for me. So, and she loved the dog park. There wasn't any other pets there, any other people or anything. So she just had a jolly time just running around and playing with all the balls that people left there, because she loves tennis balls, but she doesn't like the stuff on the tennis ball, like the yellow greenish part or whatever. So she rips it off and just has the ball that's underneath all of that stuff. So that's funny. In March, I also have some photos of video chats with Mom and Dad. Honestly, if Mom's just sitting there, she will call me and be like, woo, what's up? And then Dad's always there too. So, love the video chats with Mom and Dad. We got a new couch also in March. And I just gotta say that this couch is the ugliest couch that you have ever seen. Like, I'm talking, think about, like, your great, couple more, 7,000 more greats, grandma's couch from, like, the 70s. I don't even know. Like, it's nowhere, anywhere common, popular, fresh, new. No. This couch was free off the marketplace. And surprisingly, with how outdated this ugly couch is, it was actually in really good condition. And free is free. So I got one of those couch covers off of Amazon, and I put it on there. But unfortunately, that couch cover that is like advertised, like keep pets and blah blah schmur off of the couch and like hair and everything, the hair doesn't come out of this cover thing. So we literally threw it in the trash. So I would not suggest buying the couch covers off of Amazon, or maybe at least not the one that I bought, because you couldn't wash it. Like, nothing came off of it when you did wash it. So what's the point of it? But now the couch has a giant blanket on it. It's black. It makes it look good, because we have a tan chair, a black fake leather chair, like a recliner, and then the other chair doesn't recline. And then this couch is green, red, and tan. Like, Christmas threw up on this couch. So it's like, no, we can't. We gotta cover that. In April, oh no. Okay. So I need to preface this by saying, on Easter, I was at Chili's serving. I was serving. Easter and any other holiday is always a pretty good money day. So it was good. It was busy. We were doing it. Well, it's not funny, but it is so like, oh my gosh. I get a phone call. No, I get a text from Sal while I'm at work, and he's like, call me. It's an emergency. And I'm like, okay, like, that's not normal, like, that's not anything that's common for us. So I go and I call him, and he's like, Pepper's dead. I went to go check on her. Smokey was losing her crap, and she wouldn't stop meowing because she knew something was wrong. So she went to go get him and made him go check on the rabbit, and the rabbit passed away. Her name was Pepper, and she died on Easter. My rabbit died on Easter. Yeah, and so I was at work, and I'm like, I don't know if I should laugh or cry, because whose rabbit dies on Easter? So that was really sad. Whenever I got home, we dug a hole, and I took her out there because he was too scared to touch her, and we buried her in the backyard. And I got one of those like cement like stepping stones, but it's one of like the oval looking ones. And I got a little fairy garden, like houses and things like that, little critters you can put on there. And I made a whole like village for her stone, and it's on top of where she's buried, so that we always know where she is. And yeah. Oh, so also in April, my friends, it's our couple friends, had birthdays, and their birthdays are like really close together, but this was like such a fun time. So Maddie's birthday was a surprise party. Like, she didn't know where she was going, what was going to happen. I think she knew she was going out to dinner, but like, she didn't know if anyone was coming. And so I got to go, and like some of the other friends went there. It was like me and like one of the guy friends. It was pretty small, but it was still like, it was so fun, and the food was so good. It was like hibachi, like Kataro, but it wasn't Kataro. I don't remember what place it was, but hibachi is really good. So it was great. And then after we went to Maddie's birthday dinner surprise, we went bowling, and these people, man, they love bowling. They love it, and I don't understand the hype of bowling. I will never think it's fun. Maybe because I suck so much, but like, it's not fun. It is boring. I don't get it. And so maybe it's because like we always only go to like during the day. I want to go to like one of those like neon ones. I need lights and like a disco ball and like black lights. I want that. After Maddie's birthday came Levi's birthday, and he took us to the Cardinals game with them. And it was our first Cardinals game that we've ever been to since we've been together, like 5 years. Because Sal is a major lover of the Cardinals, but we've never went to a game, so I couldn't believe it. And so Maddie and Levi took us for Levi's birthday, and that was so much fun. I got a Fredbird Build-A-Bear, and then we got Maria a dinosaur with it's like a T-Rex with like a pink Cardinals dress on it, like the St. Louis logo. It's cute. Yep, so that's it for April. Oh, nope, we got April part 2. We got Brownie, and this was like towards the end, because this is the last thing, from April. We got Brownie. Now, Levi's parents, or his dad, like breeds bunnies, I guess, so they've had one for like a super long time. So Levi ended up selling me this rabbit for $10, and this one's a boy. The last Pepper was a girl, and Pepper was a meat rabbit from Rural King. And from what I hear, their life expectancy isn't the best to begin with. It's only like 2 or 3 years. So we don't know what happened to her, because bunnies get scared so easily that literally anything can give them a heart attack. They're just like such fragile creatures. But we got Brownie, and Brownie is my little Mr. Man. I think he's a Polish. I don't know. I don't want to get it wrong. But he's a small brown bunny. And by like small, I mean, if he's scrunched up, he can fit in here. But like, he's, you know, he stretches out. He's bigger than what he looks whenever he's sitting there. But he's so cute. And of course he's brown. He's got, like a couple different shades of brown in him. So that's why he's Brownie. In May, we got Cookie. Now, Cookie is like Pepper. She's a meat rabbit from the Rural King. But for some reason, this one, Cookie, she's gonna live forever. She is gonna, like, she's kicking strong. I think this is gonna be her, like, 4th year, 3.5. I think she was 3 when we got her last May. So 4, like, this bunny, she's doing it. Like, I don't know what happened to Pepper, but Cookie's doing it. Cookie's original name was Wednesday, because she's a black and white, like, she's white with like some black markings on her, like her ears and like right here on her head. And then she's got like some spots. How we got this rabbit was that we made a trade. We made a trade for someone that didn't want their rabbit, but their parents had a farm, and we needed to get rid of Bruce, the Siamese tabby cat that we had, because he couldn't come in the house because he would poop. He would just use potty wherever. He couldn't come in because he would harass Smokey, my baby child, and try to do things that weren't, like, that she didn't want to her, because she's fixed and he wasn't. And so he would just, like, mark his territory. And I'm pretty sure he pooped in Sal's shoe in the class. But so we traded Bruce for this bunny because the girl was like moving and she couldn't have this bunny anymore because it's just story. And so we gave her Bruce, and Bruce is on her parents' farm living in the barn with all the other barn cats and horses or whatever else lives in there, and he's doing very good. So I'm glad that he didn't have to be, you know, put to sleep or anything, because that meow is like breaking glass octaves. Okay, it's just like, but he screams because that's the Siamese part. May 3rd was Dylan's birthday, and he wanted to do a art show for his birthday. So we went to this bar that was hosting an art show, and it was cool because it had like an inside part where they had a live band playing, but like it was just, you know, cover band or whatever. And then they had like an outside area, and so we were all sitting out there. And Dylan's birthday. So when we got to this place, I got a phone call, and I got hired for my current job that I have now on Dylan's birthday. As soon as we arrive, like, we're getting out the car, my phone rings and I answer it, and they're like, orientation in like 2 days from now. Okay, thank you. Holy crap. So I did have 2 jobs from May to July. Let's see. Yeah, I got hired in my current job. Oh, also in May, Dylan took me to see the Bouncing Souls, and I believe that's the one where all the other like cover bands were like not it. They were not it. And of course, like, the band that he wanted to see was Last, and it was the best one out of the entire show. The best one. In June, we did our normal family vacation to like the Ozarks. You know, it's been happening for like 20 years. But this one went down in history for us. History. Okay, so Maddie and Levi that I was telling you about from April got to go down to the lake with us. They came like the last 3 days because they had work or whatever. So they came down for like the weekend. And my brother's friend went down with mom and dad and them. Like, I couldn't believe it. Because yeah, like how old am I now? 27. And Dylan's almost 25. He'll be 25 in May. And so, like, I just can't believe that, because we've never had, like, the luxury of bringing our friends to, like, the Ozarks or any other family vacation. Like, you know, Sal and Maria, they're different, because, like, I married Sal and Maria's, like, part of the bundle. But our cousins always did that growing up, and so it was like, oh, well, why can't we bring people? But we never wanted to be like, oh, like, let's make more room for these guys, whatever. But it's worked out, and it was so fun. We all swam in the lake, we fished, we did mini golf, we did, what else did we do? We did mini golf. Oh, we did tubing, but they weren't there for tubing, and I will never think tubing's fun. It is terrifying, so no. It says in late June I added stuff to the Bat Cave. The Bat Cave is popping, y'all, but like I'm running out of room to put stuff on the walls. And like, what should I do with my comic collection? Because like I have bigger pieces on my wall now, whereas like at mom and dad's I have my comics on the wall, like an entire wall was comics. So I don't know how I'm supposed to like display those. In July we went to the Tucker family 4th of July. Oh my gosh, I will never not, like, if I can go, I'm going, because I love Holly's 4th of July. They go insane. It's always so good to see the kids because they love it. This year she made, she made some kind of drink, margarita or something, but that was super good too. And I took Maria with me this year. We had a blast. It was so fun. Sal and Maria had their birthday party. There's, what is it, the 24th? Oh, all of Sal's friends, all the wedding people, they're like his friend group, so they're always here if any kind of party celebration is happening. So they came in. But then I took a Buffalo Wild Wings selfie because that's important. Well, we went to go visit Leia, and I think this is when she jumped in the car. I'm pretty sure that's when it was. We went to go see her, and I brought her outside because mom and dad weren't home, which happens often. If I don't tell them I'm coming, I usually miss them. And so I go get Leia, bring her inside on her leash, open Sal's truck door because he's just sitting in there, and she jumped right in the car. Like, let's go, bye-bye. And so it was so funny. And then I sent a photo to my parents, and they were like, did you take the dog? And I was like, yeah, I took the dog. No, we were literally in your driveway the whole time. I couldn't believe she just jumped right in. Also, in July is when I quit Chili's, and this was our, like, opening, like, you know, they made actual name tags after this, but I was done with Chili's. I couldn't hang, okay? I'm pretty sure that's just what it is. Like, it wasn't Chili's, it was me, because I don't know. It had to be, like, the screens, putting in orders on an iPad, relying on other people to get my stuff and hope that it's on time. The cooks reading the tickets, if half of them are Hispanic, and I'm talking like deep. I'm not talking like says English in English. No, it's got that super thick, like I don't know if they can understand what we were saying, and I'm not hating, but it was just, there were so many issues for me that I had to go. I was not made to be a chili head. I don't know what it was. Their food is amazing though, and my bestie, she ended up going to work there, so I worked with her a couple months before I ended up quitting, and I quit. I literally just walked up to the server boss and was like, hey man, this is my last day. I'm really sorry, but this isn't gonna work. And it wasn't also working because I had to work at Chili's at night, so I would get up 8, 10, whatever, 9, and I had to work at my current place at 6 a.m. So that was really not going to work for me. No. And whenever I got off of the current place to go into Chili's, there was like a 2-hour time gap, but I'm not going home. What do I need to go home for? And then only to come back out there to work? Like, So there was just a lot of things that added up together that I had to go. I couldn't work there. However, though, everyone was really nice. There were some people that were interesting. I met some great like employees, though. The GM is a lady, so that's amazing because I haven't had a lady GM since I worked at Pizza Hut. So it was really cool to, like, you go, girl. And all of her assistants were men. So, like, you know, they're probably like, but get it, girl, get it. And she was good. She would always, hey guys, how's it going? How's whatever? You know, if you told her anything, she was a really good boss. She was. She cared. And that's a lot to ask for because that's not how bosses are anymore. In August, we had Smokey's 5th birthday. We do her gotcha day. I believe it's August 18th. And I got a little tutu and a crown for her because she is the queen. So, no, she hated it, but, you know. September. Oh, we had a fall night. We did cupcakes, and we painted a little ceramic. I made a leaf, and, a pumpkin. And Maddie came over, and we had a girls' night, a fall night. I mean, just all me, her, and Maria did all this stuff. But the cupcakes, so I bought a chocolate and a vanilla box of cupcakes, and I didn't know that they were supposed to make 24 cupcakes each, so there was 1,000,000 cupcakes, okay? I'm talking cupcakes for like 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure we had to throw them away. In October, we went to the petting zoo for Boo at the Zoo. My little buddy turned 8, and we went to Slick City. That was so awesome. I didn't even know that place existed. I feel like it was over there by like that climbing rock place at one point. It's got to be near it. But it's a place with giant slides. Now, your girl is a sissy, so I don't like heights. So I could not be like doing one of those like straight down ones where you just kind of floop off. No. Because there was somewhere you would drop down and then you would go whoop and then you would fall onto a mat. That would be my worst nightmare. I can't do that. I don't trust that mat to catch me. So I only went on like 3 of them. But those 3 were great. Oh, and definitely got my steps in because every time you wanted to go get on a slide, you had to walk up like 3 flights of stairs. Crazy. Oh, and they want you to slide on your stomach. So you're going down head first. So you're getting on this slide for the first time. You don't know how fast it's going to go. You don't know, because weight and everything goes into that. So we fell off the mat a couple times, okay? Because there was one that we all went on. It was a really steep one, but it was like, woo, woo, over it. And then you would like build the momentum and then whoop, onto the mat. Scary. But it was so much fun. And he loved it, and the whole fam, they all loved it. It was great. In October 16th, we had our first anniversary of our marriage. That was awesome. That was so fun. I can't believe it's been a year already. On Halloween, I turned 27, and we had a bonfire with Mom and Dad. No bro, though. He had to work. What a turd. It was not the same without Dylan, okay? Dylan's like the party one. He's the more fun. So, it was a little dull. In November, we had Thanksgiving at our house. And, so we hosted Thanksgiving on Thursday. I had to work Black Friday at the current place that I'm working at. And I'll just say that it's retail. Y'all will probably hear about it in a couple, next year's video. But, I had work Black Friday. And so I couldn't shop. I could barely even get anything that was like on the websites because it was insane. And the only thing that made me so ungodly mad was that, so my lunch was at like 11:30, and there's multiple people, like the store is blowing up, but like you have to take your lunch at a certain time or you're gonna get in trouble because the store is gonna get in trouble because you can only work so many hours and then you have to go take a 30-minute break. So it was my time for lunch, and I went to go to lunch, and they said that they were going to have catering catering come in for the people that were working that day. And so I went to lunch and they were not there. Like, the catering people weren't there, and I couldn't buy food for anything. Like, I couldn't buy food because the lines were so long. So, so I went, well, no. So there was old waffles out in the break room. And I'm like, okay, this is no way that, like, this is what they got us for catering, right? And so I took one of the waffles, took it to my car, and when I say that this waffle was a brick, I mean, it was like brick. And so I was like, okay, so I can't eat this. So I go back in for lunch after I'm like, oh my God, they didn't feed us. As I'm clocking back in, oh, the food's here now. Okay. So they said, well, you can take something home at the end of the day. If you didn't get anything, you know, just put it on a plate or whatever, take it with you. So I go back there at the end of my shift, and it's me and 3 other employees. And we are all just like, it's gone. It's gone. They didn't even get enough food to feed us all. Well, my husband said that the food was in the fridge. But either way, it was so ungodly, horribly planned out. And they said that the restaurant who was going to cater for us pushed the order back. Do they not know how big of a company that I work for? Everyone knows this company. This is like, I don't even know what to word it, but everyone knows this place. So there's no way. Because, like, as someone who's done catering, you're early. You're not late. You don't push it back. That is grand. Or at least one. To feed, like, the 50 people that are here or whatever. Probably, it was more than that because it's Black Friday. But, you know what I mean? So, it's not likely that the restaurant pushed back our order. It was probably horrible planning on my store's part because restaurants don't push back your cater. So did we not tip, or what was the excuse? Because there's no way that the restaurant would push back such a big order. No, because everyone wants that money. They want the money that you're bringing into their building. So no, something went very wrong, and it didn't make any sense. And I was so mad because they didn't feed us. And I literally wrote, "It's Black Friday." Oh, you can't see it. Terrible, absolute trash. Oh, and then people were like, this is supposed to be like 3 cents off. And I'm like, really? 3 cents? Like, what does that do for you? Oh, man. People are a different breed on the holidays. I was never a butthole, okay? I will wait in the line. Half the time, whenever I was Black Friday shopping, I didn't even get a cart because I knew that would be more space. So it's filling up your hands and go and stand in line, okay? It's we don't piddle diddle. We grab what we need, we get in the line, we leave. We go to the next door, you know? No. So bad. In December, so I'm in, like, there's a photo of me and Mom is hysterically laughing, and it's so funny. So I just had to post that in there because she's got like her snowsuit on, and we did not have snow. Well, we gotten some flurries, but like we didn't have anything like that. But she said she was cold. We had Christmas Eve at my Aunt Ava's house with Dad's side of the family. And then we went to Sal's family's Christmas on the 29th. And that was so fun. Very interesting. Where'd you go? And then we went to the mall after we went to Sal's family Christmas a couple days later. And we hadn't been in the mall in forever. Let's see. Oh, we rang in 2024 together. Sal invited someone over, and I literally passed out like as soon as the ball dropped, okay? It was like 3, 2, 1. New Year's kiss. I went to bed, and I was asleep. I was gone. Right. I don't know if there was a lesson this year. The lesson should have been that I should have put in my 2 weeks at Chili's. But honestly, I don't know if I could have made it that long. because I just couldn't handle it. I couldn't do it. Like, it wasn't Chili's fault. It was my fault. I couldn't hang. It wasn't for me. And there was just so many different things. And I think that's got to be the problem. I was just not made to be a chili head. But they got those crispers, the honey chipotle chicken tenders. Oh, so good. I don't know, but I think it was a pretty good year. We did a lot of stuff, a lot of family time, a lot of time spent together, and that's always good. We definitely made some memories because Maria is so excited to like see what we're doing this year for for vacation, because I guess she's got big dreams now that we've actually done stuff. And Tennessee, been on a cruise, been to the lake. If only they knew though that the lake was like the lake. Like, we go there every time, like so many times. Like, it's how the stuff is closing. I mean, we should have stopped going whenever they canceled the 10-cent ski ball, because that was fighting games. I missed the 10-cent ski ball. But I hope you guys had a wonderful year, and I am excited for what this year has to bring. I do want to find a new job though, but I'm holding on to this one. I'm doing good. I've been here, yep, like I said, since May, and I'm still here now. I really think if like I didn't have to work this place so early, I probably could have still done Chili's, but it really destroyed like my availability because I was a full-timer, and then I went down to like halves because I can only do, you know, one or the other. So I hope you guys have a great year. Thanks for listening. And I don't know, this year I wanna travel more, but it doesn't even have to be like travel. Like, I just want to have more experiences, you know? Like, I wanna make food. I wanna try some kind of weird drink. I wanna try like a new hot sauce or something, you know? Big things. But like, my whole family loves like hot things. So I want to get like the hot ones, the hot sauces, and like do something with that. That would be so great. But like I said, thanks for listening, y'all. Happy 2024. And I'll see you in the next video. Adios, y'all. Bye.